Have you ever stopped and wondered what your everyday skills are actually worth? I think most retirees underestimate this. Those cooking, organizing, fixing, or teaching skills you've done for 30 years, someone nearby will happily pay you for that right now. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Future of Retirement. I'm glad you're here. Today, I want to talk about how you can turn everyday skills into extra money without a second career or a lot of tech skills, and without spending 40 or 50 hours a week doing it, because that's called a job, right? I think this matters more than ever because retirement is changing. We're living longer, 30 years in some cases, and even a modest extra income can make the difference between just getting by and truly having options. So let's get started. Skill number 1, teaching. I like this one because you don't need a teaching degree, although it doesn't hurt. But I know there's a lot of teachers out there that are retired. If you spent years teaching in school, you can get paid very well for your knowledge. Or if you managed a team, speaking a second language or helping your kids with their math, and you're really good at it, that's valuable. Think about it. Tutoring for elementary kids or even college level, conversational practice for English learners, or mentoring a young business owner. Sites like Wisent or even your local library can connect you to people looking for exactly those skills. And of course, you can do it right from your kitchen table if you like. Maybe post something on Facebook and see what kind of responses you get. How about musical lessons? If you've played a musical instrument for many years, like guitar or piano, this is the perfect time to seek out new students and teach them and earn a good side income at the same time. That brings us to skill number 2, organizing. So organizing, if you're one of those people at work who kept everything on track, the schedules, files, all the details, I think people like this can make a surprising amount of money for those organizational skills. I'm talking about help with decluttering and downsizing, managing emails and calendars for a small business owner maybe, or even like bookkeeping if numbers are your thing. One of the biggest surprises in retirement is discovering that boring skills from your career are exactly what busy families and small businesses need. And most people don't want to hire a full-time person to do that stuff. Skill number 3, cooking and baking. So if you like cooking, and if you're a good baker even, people have always loved your lasagna, maybe your pies or your meal preparation. That's a good skill to have. I'm not saying you open a restaurant because that's way too expensive. I think the smarter path is smaller. Meal prep for busy families, baking for local farmers markets where your food laws can allow it, or teaching a small cooking class at your community center. You can set the hours, you pick the customers, and that's something that you already love to do, so it's a big win. Skill number 4, fixing, building, gardening, things like that. My father loved building birdhouses. I think I mentioned that previously. And I happen to think it's a good idea to do something extra with a hobby like that you love. If you can do small home repairs, seasonal yard work, or build things with your hands, that help is in high demand. Even teaching someone how to start a garden or doing a small honey-do job for neighbors who can't get on a ladder anymore can turn into steady extra income without a boss. Just be careful of tasks that may turn into a larger handyman type job, unless of course you do have those skills. Number 5, tech help and writing. If you can patiently show someone how to use their phone, how to set up video calls or organize photos, families need you. And if you enjoy writing and proofreading or customer service from home, those everyday skills are really good and translate directly online. Maybe you've become a sort of expert at ChatGPT. If you saw my last video on AI, you already know this skill can help almost everyone in many ways. Skill number 6, sitting and caring. Sounds funny, but pet sitting, house sitting, and companion care, or these reliable, kind, and present people are needed for things like that, that's your product. So here's what I suggest. Don't try all 6 of these. Pick one that you already enjoy doing. Then tell 3 people, a neighbor, community group, or post it on your library, and set a simple price like $25 to $40 an hour to start, and keep it simple for taxes. Of course, check how the extra income is going to interact with your Social Security or Medicare before you scale it. The goal isn't to hustle. The goal is to give yourself more options. So as we wrap this up, remember, retirement should be the beginning of your next chapter, not the end of your story. I'd love to hear from you. Which skills are you thinking about trying? Let me know in the comments below. Till next time, take care, stay curious, and keep planning for the future. Bye now.